I think 2020 come with COVID, and then 2021 was like, bet. 22 was like, oh, that's what we did. 2023 was like, say less. And then 2024 was like, I got it.
Yeah.
And please, 2025.
2025 gonna be like,
please,
sit down.
No. I want 2025 to be like, I ain't in the drama, guys.
I just want it to be like this.
This ain't for me. Yes.
That's what I want 2025 to be like. Shit, you not.
Exactly.
Because we tired.
We tired.
The cost of living is enough. We don't need to deal with this bullshit.
So what going on?
So what?
It's me, HadieLeonie.
And it's your girl, JojoRenée. And you are tuning to Bite the Bullet Podcast, episode 43.
Yo, up down the numbers.
43. Guys.
Damn.
43. Okay. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? Well, I'm feeling a little sick. Lately, like, this happened also a couple weeks ago. I just wake up sick, but I just gotta fight it with our bush tea.
Yeah.
And I do that again today. So I'm feeling a little better, but when I wake up, it was like, meh.
And I find when you wake up, that's be the worst.
Exactly.
All the sick feeling that you were sleeping through, they like, I'm going to hit you with it one
when you
time.
wake up. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the weather been trash.
What, guys?
And I think that's why.
We not getting any good weather after this, I think. Because I checked all the other weeks and thing. It's decent. Next week we get 17 degrees, but that middle ground is not really there. It's just from, well, there is no middle ground. There's just ground and rain. Yeah, because we didn't really get sun. We've only been getting rain now. Mm-hmm. But we're going to brace.
But it goes to what Kristen was saying. I just have a wet season and dry season now, basically. Because I remember when it would start to slowly get cold, but you wasn't always getting the rain. And now it's just rain. And they're actually raining. It used to be like drops. Now we're getting rain. And
I wanted to go into my sewing with leave out era. That ain't happening. That leave out gonna be fluff. That don't make no sense.
No. But other than that, I'm good. Coming on to vacation again, as usual.
And you have a little, new something in your life.
I like, something. I don't know.
Yo, baby.
I actually have shout out to Thierry. I have so many babies in my life. One of my colleagues got her baby. So I'm going to shout out the baby father. He was like, I got to shout him up. And then also, I am a godmother in my personal life. And then I got my own little Oreo, my little cat from Jody. Actually,
so cute. Yo, Oreo love her way more than Oreo love me. That's for sure. That's one thing I can tell her. You hating me sending me videos?
She what you call her, a Velcro pussy?
She a Velcro pussy self.
She glued on to stick to me. Oh my God. But at the same time, I feel like it prepared me for a child.
100%.
Because, I don't know.
Yeah, but cats is terrorists sometimes.
Is she killing all my original children, my plants?
Elisha could tell you the same thing happened to her.
Really?
They kill off. Luckily, Oma have really heavy pots.
Yeah.
So it's hard to push them off, but still they'll find a way.
Because they had this plant, that's my first propagated plant. Take me a year and a half to get it. I went Albertine, come back. I just went Albertine, come back.
She knocked on the plant.
She knocked on the whole plant and she does playing in the roots and she does scratching in the dirt and the poor roots. So I just leave the plant there the past day because I think the plant probably shocked.
She traumatized.
The plant itself was traumatized. But then so I put a plant in my bathroom and I have to try to keep her out of the bathroom now so that. Yeah, and then this morning, I wake up 8 something and I make 2 wraps for myself. And I eat 1 8 something and then I leave the other wrap there so that before I come here, I could eat something. I wake up, but when you wake up and you're lost, maybe I eat both of the wraps. Because it was on my kitchen counter.
Yeah, bye.
Anyway, I ain't eat. I just have to get food. When I get ready, I sit down on my couch, putting on my shoes to come here. That look like egg in my carpet.
Yo.
And the turkey bacon, I buy the halal bacon. Yeah. I like that look like it, but like the crumbs of it. And then I look to the left and I see half of the tortilla wrap on the other side of the carpet. I like this cat went on my kitchen counter and eat my wrap.
I ain't gonna lie, I learned that the hard way. One thing the cats allow, they push you to make sure your surface is clean. Yeah. Because I don't leave no food out, no dishes even, because even though we don't allow them on the counter, they will still go. When you sleeping on whatever, they will find their way. But yeah, welcome to the club.
Thank you. I need new curtains soon. I had to show you on FaceTime and you see how they are like hanging on to the curtain.
She break the curtain in our house because she was trying to catch a fly. So she crawl up the curtain, but a rod, she pull on the rod. Yeah. Bye. So
that's been my fast 2 weeks.
Love that, Phoebe.
Yeah. And you?
I'm good. I got bottom braces now. So I call them my grills because the top ones is see-through. I found out what is the worst thing to eat with braces, at least for me, popcorn. It is horrendous.
But I find popcorn horrible without braces.
Elijah told me the same thing. But I didn't know it would be that bad. Like, and I love popcorn. So that's annoying. I'm addicted to overnight oats. Okay. Like, I am on a crazy overnight oat trip. And the funny thing is, I made it before, but less is really more with overnight oats. Because when I first made it, I put everything in it. Like, I put the milk, the yogurt, chia seeds, cinnamon, I realized I put soy milk, protein soy milk, yogurt, honey, oats.
And that's it. Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
But it's annoying to clean out your teeth, or no?
No, that ain't bad. That's off of the brace. That ain't bad at all. Okay. My cat, you know my saga today. Well, you don't know the full saga.
Okay, no.
So basically, my cat is not allowed outside because her father is going to SA her. For y'all who don't know what SA is when there's no consent involved. Yes. We will be using that term throughout this episode, so please pay attention. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified when we upload. But yeah, so basically, she really wants to go outside, but I can't let her outside because he's not neutered and she's not sterilized. And she can't get sterilized until she's 6 months. So her sterilization appointment is next month, 22nd.
When it turn in 6 months?
The 18th of October.
Okay.
Or the 19th. Anyways, so today, Cookie, her mother could go outside. So I let her mother outside. Tell me why I was going to cuss. Tell me why this cat just zoom out the freaking door. I almost closed the door on the cat because I'm like, no. And she gone. And I had to get ready to come here. So I said, look, go do your thing. And as I'm getting ready, I finish. I'm like, okay, now I need to leave. She's not coming back inside. I'm like, oh no, he killed her. Because,
not kill her.
Yeah, because sometimes the father cat just kill the kid cat because then the mother can make more cats. Yeah, so when
this one like such like what do you call that? Like when you talk about toxic families,
it's so toxic. I don't understand how cats don't know that that's your child and your child is underage. She's like 13,
but they don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
Tell me why I saw him on top of her. I did flinging spa water at the cat. I'm like, no, get off. But yeah, so yeah, I thought she died, but then I wiggled her toy a lot. She finally came back inside, so it was okay. Oh my god. Yeah, but these guys stressing me out.
But she was with him?
I don't know. I don't think so. We're gonna find out in a month. They're gonna tell me if she got babies in her or not. And I hope she don't. If she do, they're taking them out.
Cats get abortions?
Yeah. Yes. And she's too young to have kids. I can't do it again. I could be a bad mother twice. I could be a bad mother and a bad grandmother.
I feel like that's too young. How much that is in real life years? For cats, 4 months, 5 months?
5 months is about 13 years old, human years.
That's a teenage. That's a real teenage. That's a teenage pregnancy. We like let us rebuke. Yeah. And
the thing is, it's really not healthy for the cat. Yeah. And I just can't do it a second time. But what pisses me off is they fertile from 4 months, and they in heat. When I tell you they in heat, she'll be putting up her butt for her father because he'll come by the door. guys, he'll come by the door, and she just go. Pew, pew. That's her flirting me out, and he there in his mating call, wow. I'm like, what is happening? And then she'd turn around, she'd put her butt up, and she'd kick her legs. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. And I'm like, you disgusting. Yeah, it's bad. It's been stressing me out, guys. It's been stressing me out. But we here.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
And he just wait. His eyes are being. Guys, I have a picture. Please remind me to show you the picture after.
You should insert it.
Kristen, I'm gonna give you that picture. Insert the picture. It's insane. Anyways, guys, wait before we finish. And you know how I just let her go outside, so I really want her to enjoy outside. I just call him and lure him in my room with a snack, and then when he in my room, I just close the door quick, and then I just leave her outside while he locked in my room. It makes sense.
All of this you gotta do to have some cats.
All of this, man.
That is crazy.
But guys, you should get cats. They're lit.
They are though. At the same time, very cute.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to put this on the. I don't want to make it sound like trash. I was like, but it's giving Caribbean family.
What? Oh.
Man.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, she went there, guys.
I was like, that sounds so Caribbean.
What?
This whole story.
Yeah. A moment of silence for the Caribbean shenanigans. But yeah.
Okay. No, you see the new you see the new iPhone feature with the new Siri, which is
there's
AI.
A new feature?
No, well,
sorry.
AI as, I guess you could use the AI as Siri, right? It basically replaces it, and then they have the Jamaican Patois. But I find it, on a real note, I find it a bit scary because I feel like maybe it's a bit delusional, but I feel like as Caribbean people, I used to think in our head I feel like it's like an experience you have to be privileged to experience, like our uniqueness. Yeah. But now I just realized AI just social media and technology, we're becoming so accessible in such a scary way.
But I still feel like they could never touch the authenticity of it. Like I feel like, especially because you ain't noticed she do a Jamaican accent. She speak Patois. I feel okay. Eventually, maybe they're gonna have a Bajan, they're gonna have a St. Martin, whatever. But you could still hear blatantly.
They have the trainee one.
No, but you could still hear that she not.
Of course, but at the same time, I don't remember what episode we was talking about. The AI episodes long time ago, and I was like, they're gonna never be able to pick up on our accents, and the fact that they now pick up on the Jamaican one.
But still don't pick up on the damn accent.
No, true.
Because them captions just be insane.
But it is insert words, and I feel like she have the intonation, but it's not. Of course, you could hear it's not us, but at the same time, I do feel like because we're not getting any money off of this, they're profiting off of us. Yeah. We gonna be the ones going out there to buy it because it have us on it. Yeah, it's and we not get any other sense. That's the same Jamaican Bible. You have seen
crazy. No way, but are you see the AI thing now? This is really cool and I want to try it. Wow. There's an AI thing that going change studying for everybody because you could basically I think you upload notes or say you have notes from a lecture or anything or just topics, and they will literally create a podcast between two people to talk about exactly what you need to learn. And it's so realistic. The people have chemistry. It's engaging, and they say this is a new way for people to study.
Because they're going to be listening to conversations, basically.
I think it's called notebook.ai or something.
You don't find this all a bit scary?
No.
No?
Okay. No, because I feel like this might sound wild too, but in the 2000 or whatever, when they had a computer, what we was going that, and also 2012 when they thought the world was going to end because of this and that and that and this. I feel like this is just technology continuing to evolve, and in maybe a year or something, we're going to adapt to what we're talking about now, and there'll be new things to be scared of.
I do get that, but at the same time, I feel like when technology and social media first started, I feel like they were selling it as everybody gonna be accessible now. So you can be able to call your friends, you can be able to call your family. But now I feel like they're assessing us. Everything is accessible, your thoughts, your identity, and our culture. So it's yeah,
that's true though.
Your algorithm already was scary. We could be talking about something right here and they're gonna be advertised tomorrow.
Telling you.
And now they literally could they have the Nigerian pigeon one too now.
That's insane.
I see it on the TikTok before I come.
But I mean, at least they're including some seasoning.
They're including us, but at the same time, I'm just this is a little
scary. But I think
it's sorry.
No, it's okay. Continue.
No, because Poet was talking about on AC Pod that as Black people, sometimes I think we're giving the world too much. Because they just
we give them everything.
Well, yeah. But like, but at the same time, it's like they're capitalizing off of it, and that's most of my issue. But I don't know.
I think with regards to AI, it as much as they capitalizing off of like our culture, they really capitalizing off of everything. In a sense of like that doesn't take away from it being annoying that they're doing it to us, but with AI, it's just a different ball game in terms of AI knows everything. AI is able to adopt everything and everything that we know because they could go beyond us. So that's the case of like it's scary. As in like with the
like aliens. What do you mean?
To be honest,
I
mean, okay, not to be conspiracy theorists or whatever, but if you really think about it, AI probably laughing at us like, yeah, we here telling all you answers on ChatGPT, but y'all just so minimal compared to what we capable of. Like, remember I told you about a movie where these aliens came. It was called The Arrival. These aliens came and they had a language. What you call them? A linguist come, and she had to try to understand their language so that they could communicate with the aliens. And then she found out that their language is everything. As in, it's so hard to explain, but it's just like the movie, everything happening all at once. It's just like that where there is no, we speak our language, we know our reality through the words we are able to comprehend. But like when it comes to things beyond that, we don't know what we don't know, and there's certain things communication wise and just that exist that we not able to see.
But you mean that's AI basically? I
think AI is a puzzle of it. I feel like it's much bigger than that because the world is humongous. And I just think with AI it kind of shows you like things go way beyond us, and with AI we able to interact off of our language, but AI probably knows knows way more or has a different language even.
I guess I think growing up a lot of the times when like the world was evolving, they would forget to cut the Caribbean in that. And now it's like shit, they see us.
Big facts. Big facts.
Like I used to think we could have just hide and like go and just, but it's like
even in say about we checking like if anything happened, they ain't gonna worry about us. But now
it's like they see us.
But I still think they ain't really want to say about like that. Or St. Martin.
You stay there. But at this point now, I feel like
no. But you know the thing is, if something happened to RU, it happens to us. We get everything from St. Martin.
That's true.
That's why I say, but people, please become self-sustainable. Sorry, I gonna be lisping, guys. I have the bottom teeth.
It's okay. I didn't even pick up on it.
It's me. Probably it's because I could feel it. Let me stop.
Yes.
Because Gilla, I still calling him Gilla. I can still call you Gilla. He told me, he was like, I didn't even know you had braces until you said you had braces.
Exactly.
Yeah. I dramatic. But anyways, what I was saying?
No, I was just like, they seeing us. They're going to see Sable.
Yeah. Or I was saying we to get everything from SM.
Yeah.
So if something happened to RU, it happened to us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was going to say that with the Bible. You see the thing? The Jamaican Patois Bible?
I didn't see the video. But I remember we was talking about it on the train.
But I went and download it.
Oh, goodness. Can we hear
and then even that, I was like, I hope some Jamaican prophetize.
Did they say pick me and thing?
Prophetize. I don't even, I try to read it and I feel like I sound Belizean. But it's just like, who they make this for? Jamaicans read English?
Facts.
Like what?
They're just trying to be in everything.
Oh my God. Anyway, I die laughing when I see the first line.
I waited the suspense.
I said, Fistat.
Fistat. Okay. In the Beninging. I
don't even know how to pronounce this. Tia Filasa. You all Ipa people. No, you all Ipa people cry fi right down the city them what happen among we.
Wow.
Write it down same weird. Like why are we doing this?
That's very patois.
Right?
All I understood was Ipo people.
I don't even feel like this is how Jamaicans talk. Like who is this? And then Yandy Baptist Agoban. Yo. When Tim Areda then King in Julia. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I want to hear about the snake in the garden.
Oh, that's the one from the...
Yeah, that's Genesis or something.
This is the beginning of the Bible.
Nah, I want to hear that story.
That one on TikTok.
I can download it.
But then it's the same, like, I can't pronounce those things.
True. Plus, why?
Can Jamaicans pronounce these things?
You let us know. For all our Jamaican followers,
in general,
please.
I don't think Jamaicans is write like this.
No,
they write English and they just say it with the accent.
Because we also write English but we just have an accent.
But apparently, there's some people do. Because I remember a long time ago, I had seen a Belizean video where this woman was like teaching Belizean Patois at a school, and they do spell it differently, but I don't think they just give it in actual like regular education. So I don't know if this is a thing that is doing all schools in Jamaica. We can find out. Yeah, but I find it very interesting. Well, our would you rather for today. Oh, tell me. Keep touching up my mic. Kristen, you can hear me like rubbing up on the mic, just a side note. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. No, you look like a cat. Okay, would you rather, talking about AI, robot arms or robot legs? I like the visual. What can I do? Just pick one. No. Whatever you could do with robot arms. I need to know the difference. So I'm guessing you would have like a lot of strength. In my arm and legs. You can't really get cut. I already a stallion. Okay, I could do the arms. So you're going to do robot arms? Yeah. Same. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. That was easy. It was very easy. Man. Because, depending on, back to the other would you rather from with Dano self. Yeah. If I could run 100 miles an hour with the legs. True. Or I could fly with the arms. How up? No, but you could make a contraption that could make you fly and not get tired. Oh, so we could do all of this. I don't know, Hadie. Or cook really fast. Would you rather? Like wash the dishes really fast. I would do that. I just see those movies. Nah. You fling the cat while you at it, be like, okay. Yeah, well, that's the arms then. Because I could do way more stuff in my life. Yeah. For me, I just feel like I don't feel like we know our legs are stronger than our arms. Yeah. So I feel like I don't really need robotic arms. I know most you could do is run fast then. Precis. But yeah, okay. Song of the week. Okay. You know who's Ducci? I think my sister want me to go to a concert. They sold out though. I wanted to go. Our concert sold out. Ooh. I'm going to check ticket swap if I could still go. But it's like next week, in 2 weeks. Okay. Come in like October something. Yeah. But her album, I feel like if people been feeling hip hop is gone, hip hop is back. Okay, with good. Her. But it's funny because with the whole conspiracy theory thing with Ice Spice and Cleo Trapper. It's Cleo Trapper. What happened to Ice Spice? I heard she get cancelled. Basically, could you see the whole thing with her and Cleo Trapper? I know Larvall see it. No. Come to find out, everybody ate. Are you ain't seen none of these TikToks? Explain. Everybody ate? That's like, it's a viral sound now. Yeah. Because I don't know if everybody remember Cleo Trapper. A lot of people they forget her, but I remember she was the girl on the internet explaining, guys, everybody this is there, THERE, and then there's there, THEIR. She went viral for those videos. And then after it come out that she also does rap, and then apparently she's been friends with Ice Spice for years. And Ice Spice take her on tour, and apparently Ice Spice teach her treat her like trash the whole tour. And she tell the whole story on TikTok, and it went viral, and everybody realizing how Ice Spice is just one of those girls I think everybody jealous of her. And so she tried to sabotage Cleo Trapper. And that's the song bit that everybody went thing viral with the come to find out everybody ate. But everybody was talking about it's kind of where the Ice Spice is the one that blew up so recently, big. But then you have people like Ducci, basically, who if you listen to her album, it's just damn. So song of the week is I love this intro to your song of the week. Yes, because I just these are people that need to be blowing up, not Ice Spice. Anyway, Denial's a River. Wow. That is poetic. One of my favorite songs on the album. Denial is a River. Yes. What's your song of the week? So big up Larvall. I'm not taking credit for this, but I came in the studio. We both was here this is our playlist. But then we heard what? Work me out. Work out for me. It's work me out. Work it out. It's work. Larvall, you out. Help me out. It was on my Spotify. Wait. It's even on our story. Work it out. Work me out
by Shensia and Wizkid.
Yes.
I only heard it once, but that once was enough. That's a big tune.
It was good.
Yeah.
I like it.
So that's my song of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the music industry been
working many people out.
So, not funny.
Whoa. I'm sorry. Okay, guys.
Pause.
I want to preface this by saying, when you laugh in hard times, I feel like we are those people.
Yeah.
We're
not laughing at it. We're laughing at how we react to it.
But there was a riddle that I need to read.
Wait, I was going to talk about the Cardi B thing first.
Oh, talk about the Cardi B thing. Let me ease them into this.
But you know what's so funny? A couple episodes ago, I was going to bring it up because she went live talking about Bia. And then I used to be one of them girls that like, you talking about the man you kind of with or seeing and your relationship is trash, but you're like, you can't talk and you can't put us on blast because he got me no matter what. Like, despite everything.
Yeah, you
like,
looking dumb. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then you always tell where your chest trying to basically feel better about yourself that like despite everything, like just know that I still run and we still got each other back. But that like y'all don't really have each other. Because look, they always arguing. She's still going live screaming at this man. And now the tweet, and she was like, she didn't see the tweet. But Larvall was saying that I know he said, you the baby mother, so I won. Basically trying to say that like you ain't a wife no more, like you just a baby mama. So I won. Ugh. And that's to show you how men this is right? That is
audacity
crazy.
is free for them.
But then she went out and tweet. But you also say he basically say he had something with her sister.
That's insane.
I don't think her sister
are you about that story about this was a Fashion Nova model. She cheated on her man with his sister's husband. I had to really think about that. Yeah.
Which Fashion Nova model this is?
Anna Colin or something.
I don't know the names.
Your last name Colin. Get it together. Sorry. But yeah. So basically, I don't know the story. All I know is that's wild. Continue.
That is wild. She was like, you cheated on me for years. After years, my nigga. The only difference is you got caught and I didn't. You would be even more butthurt if you knew the relationship me and Takeoff had before he passed. Rest in peace to the only.
He had to defend himself.
But she trying to say that she has something with him, and rest in peace to the only real nigga from the group. I miss those nights.
I mean, no lies told.
True, but I mean, come to find out, everybody know that like she basically was like, I don't know if she trying to imply that she was doing something with Takeoff, but I think she was trying to say like she just trying to
she adding wood
put
to
some
the fire.
salt to the wound.
Yeah, she like let me comfort his ego the way I know best.
Exactly.
That's insane.
But a lot of people splitting up again.
You know what it is? I feel like Hollywood is just full of cheaters. And guys, I gonna say something wild, but people who like it in the booty. Because I'm sorry, but we moving on to this riddle. Because the stuff that is going on, guys.
Not actually just like
I mean right now, but
lip gloss to her pocket.
I really feel like being hetero is weird now, based off of everything that's going on.
What has been going on that you see that?
Diddy?
I mean,
did he do it?
Yeah.
Wait, but you need to hear this riddle. I'm gonna try to say it good, okay? Okay. Diddy didn't diddle daddle while diddling dudes.
Okay.
Diddy didn't diddle daddle while diddling dudes, but Diddy would diddle as many dudes as a Diddy could diddle if Diddy did diddle dudes. So how many dudes did Diddy diddle if Diddy diddled dudes?
1,000. The answer is 1,000 baby bottles.
Yo! I felt like that was a good way to get into it. Yeah, bye.
1,000 baby bottles.
But so the first time we spoke about this.
Okay, let me get serious. Because it's not funny. But this is to show you that we don't take nothing seriously.
And America is not real. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for them to push the button on the simulation. That is America. Like, okay, maybe we all are in one. But America is not real. Just really thinking of these things, seeing the names that is on the list or whatever. It's insane.
I think it always linked to the patriarchy. But I just think it's just linked to like people thinking that they really have the power to do what they want in life, period. But that comes with like the American dream.
Yeah.
And that comes with like how they basically like start pop culture and like this whole becoming famous and those kind of things. That it just, I don't think they really knew how to handle it.
Yeah.
Because for you to be going out here and doing
wild.
What are you gonna do with it? You see the girl that put on she asked ChatGPT, show me a picture of 1,000 baby bottles.
Yeah.
Baby boys.
Baby bottles. Baby bottles
body
of baby
oils.
Wow.
What is the name of it? Baby bottle oils. What?
Bottles of baby bottles of baby oil.
Bottles of baby oil. Oh.
What is
it's like the riddle itself.
Yeah, but Diddy
like,
Diddler.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I do it too. I started to show me 1,000, and it's like
it's a lot for me. If you have 100 and you're not having a business with that, I'm gonna ask you what's wrong.
If you have 10,
yeah, okay, 10.
Unless you have a baby.
Facts.
If you don't have a baby, why you even need more than 5 baby oils?
It's Diddy. But you know my thought. Okay, so talking about AI and everything, maybe I sound conspiracy today, but this is just based off of what I hear. And with the Diddy case, all these allegations that's put up against him, for one, I'm not gonna lie, I think he's screwed. Mainly because they were saying the District of New York, they have a 97% conviction rate for anybody who's going to court with them. So that means they built up evidence against this man, and they got.
But as technically they did raid his Miami house.
Exactly. But I feel like he could have been off for so long because he 54 now. He been doing this since diapers and baby oil. But I feel like he got off because all they say, like what they say with all these freak off parties and whatever, and that he has thousands of recordings. He have recordings of big people. Same thing with his Jaguar, right?
Jaguar, yeah.
She probably got a safe deposit box spread out all over America, and if something happened to her, everything that's in that safety deposit box go and get out. And I think it's kind of the same with Diddy, because they were saying he didn't want to eat food in jail because he's scared they poison it. I really think it's almost like Jeffrey Epstein. It's Jeffrey Epstein, where they found him dead in his cell, but it's a case of he know too much, and they are people who's in really high places who checking like, nah, you can't mention nothing.
I find it so crazy, like, because we start off the year with the whole Cat Williams thing about how there's going to be a wild year 2024 and him Hollywood revealing a lot of things. And I feel like we only knew a tip of the iceberg when he had started mentioning the Diddy parties. And so for all of that to unfold throughout the year, it made me realize that, like, how much we don't know about what has been going on. And a lot of stories growing up, we would hear people talking about the music industry. We would hear people talking about how people sell their soul. We would hear people talking about how producers would ask them, like, to have sex just to be able to get a deal, or like, and it's like, you mean all this time we were just talking about Diddy? But they got probably way more. But I feel like he's probably like, because a lot of people coming out now, like on TikTok, telling their stories with like the interactions and the certain things that happen.
I saw a story with a girl who was one of the kids who would be at those parties, and she was like what did they call it? I forgot what she called it, but she was there to fluff the people, so give them hand jobs and all of that stuff. And she was like only 15, so she was like there to kind of get them ready. And then as things progress, she also experienced more stuff. Like she even said they would put them on a carousel type of wheel thing and just have them there. Like I think they would be naked and they would just be there, and they would see everything that's going on. And if they throw up, they would like make them eat it. She said they had blood fetishes. They had throw up fetishes. She said the stuff that she witnessed, at some point she just became numb and she just wasn't there.
I was wondering if like, because they have some people that say they went to the parties and they didn't see any of this, if it was like a certain time slot.
Yeah, she said basically the lights, the DJ lights or something would go crazy, and that's when parties start, and the area would kind of be closed off. So then they kind of I think they move into a different area or something, and that's where everything happens. And if you hear some of the artists who say, yeah, we leave when things get crazy,
they leave. They probably they had a video, and people resurfacing so much thing, and that's why the internet is such a powerful place. Because they have Marlon Wayans he was talking about, and this was recently, but they had a clip of back before where he say Denzel Washington had tell him always leave the parties early. That was some of the advice he had given him. This was from like I think a couple of years ago. And it's like 1 + 1 has been making 2.
It really has.
And I find it so like crazy.
Yeah. I know. Sorry, I was just thinking with watching everything, I just really wish Tupac was alive. Like that's such a wild thing to put out there.
So many conspiracy theories.
So
like
many
so
things.
Basically he also killed Tupac and
which
Biggie,
I could really believe.
And set up Shxtsngigs.
What he deserved though.
And Aaliyah.
Terrible.
Maybe Michael Jackson.
But they say other people was involved. And those people being Beyonce and Jay-Z.
And Jay-Z.
And Beyonce lose 4 million followers.
And Jay-Z.
Allegedly. Everybody, these things is alleged. All we know is for sure is P. Diddy blow up Kid Cudi.
I find it crazy. Like, you just hang around somebody so much and you wouldn't know that's what's going on. And where does your morals and values stand? And that also stands for, I thinking back on, like, I've been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, right? They've been close to Diddy. And Chloe was very close to Cassie. And I'm just like, were y'all like all aware of all of this? Or do people really hide? Because at the same time though, Jody, people do really be hiding like who they are and their actual life from people.
But for
I think he would pick and choose who he lets knows what.
I think they knew.
Who he let knows what.
I just think they're as wild as him. Like, okay, not as wild as him, but it's the Kardashians we talking about.
True.
I don't put that past
But
them.
with the Jay-Z and thing, and Kristen been talking about this all
year. You been
with like Jay-Z coming just now, like Jay-Z Pat coming just now, and like they saying that this is basically where Rihanna stopped making music.
Yeah, that's why the album
who her money going to, and how the whole story about it resurfaced.
When she was younger, she was what, 16 or something.
Yeah, he was
and
like
3 a.m. she in a hotel with Jay-Z, and he said there's only 2 ways you could leave this room.
Yeah, and
either signing the deal or out the window, and we on the 29th floor. That's insane. And she tell that to Tyra Banks on live TV. Nobody thought it was a problem.
But Tyra Banks been a problem too.
No, but she been. But people watching. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I could tell the train is coming.
No, I was gonna say the Rihanna story, but like I just find it all starting to make sense, and I just don't know. Oh, and I also see with the Rihanna thing, this is what I'm gonna say, with the Jay-Z thing, but also she make a music video. Which one it is? Where if you analyze the video, and the guy on TikTok analyzed the video, where it was like these 2 children, like in an innocent place in white and and then after it, the 2 children turns into like a smaller version of Rihanna. It's an actual music video, and then she comes out, and then they has a key with rate on it. Because that's the 8 album we waiting on. Yeah. And she comes and she takes the key, and then it turns into a studio, and she walks into the studio, and then she start playing music, but she possessed. And then you just see like a bunch of like black men behind her. They have on black, like, but the lights popping on and off, kind of like they controlling her and telling her what to do.
So that's her like telling us what's going on.
I think I did like it on TikTok, or I saved it to tell you about it, because I was like, I know Kristen gonna want to hear about this.
Well, I saw that basically there was a tweet of her, I don't know if it was a tweet or Instagram, but when the news was coming out, she had comment under it, is this true? Oh, is this true? Question mark. And then she's like, well, things are gonna get real dark. And then I was kind of like, you like...
Well, she comment on with the whole P. Diddy thing?
I think so. There was something where people, like, ever since this news came out, you're not really, all of a sudden people kind of like speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people speaking, and you can't really keep track.
But you know who killing me? 50 Cent. Oh. Tell me why this man checking that documentary, sell it to Netflix.
Documentary and the whole Netflix movie.
He basically said that as we know the trial is going to go on, all new developments, he gonna just make new episodes and add it. I think that's a very smart move, especially because you didn't like the dude.
Guys, now I'm gonna not want to leave this question until I find out video with Rihanna.
Oh goodness.
Okay, insert intermission here.
I think it's because Rihanna's music is not on Instagram.
But this is the video. Okay. All of this for me to still not know the song.
Well, we
anyways, guys, we said recording.
We ain't get a song. They gatekeeping it.
I ain't got a song, but
So,
I found a video, and maybe if I find it by the time it's come up, we're gonna add it here in the screen what song it is. But I find it like what Kristen was just saying, that like a lot of how, if you really analyze certain things, they've been trying to tell us.
They've been, and that's why. Okay, so you know how I say that people like, you know, booty stuff. It's also because like with everything coming out, you really realize like these men enjoyed being with each other, which I think is okay. It's just the level at which it was done was terrible. But we was talking about Jaguar, right? And Kristen, I told you how she was saying like really strong statements. One thing that she said, and I wrote it down, she was talking about Jay-Z. She said the only time he's comfortable and happy in his own skin is when he's laying in the warm embrace of a man. Yeah. That's why I feel like with these things, even though you could think, okay, cool, she's saying a lot of stuff and it could be wild, we thought a lot of stuff was wild. We thought Cat Williams was wild. Before, and now things is kind of unfolding.
We thought Kanye was wild.
But we thought Kanye, he is wild still.
He is wild. But I mean, like, he's been trying to expose a lot of things, but then the whole media it lost in him. But like, I think he's been trying to expose a lot, but then I think because the people in charge trying to make him look like the crazy one, we believe he the crazy one, but is he really? I don't know. But he is kind of crazy. But at the same time, like, I do think he be telling a lot of truth, and he does want a lot to come out, but he just not dying the position he in to do that. But I just realizing how much, like, we just talk about this, and to me it all boils down to like, I don't think men really know how to handle themselves, the emotions, and like what it is they want out of life.
Facts.
Because I don't think you would be out here trying to exert your power to this extent if you didn't know how to like just control yourself, period.
Oh, that's why you say the patriarchy.
Yes.
No, it's facts.
But then going back to the next topic, which is kind of linked, which have a lot of the same topics with like what we talking about with the Menendez Brothers.
That case is insane. And you know the funny thing is, like, that was such a prominent case
back then,
like OJ Simpson type thing. But I never I never really heard about it like that until this series come out. But I also did dig in. So for the people who don't know about the Menendez Brothers, is basically they're infamous for brutally murdering their parents. That's the best way I could put it. And with the trial, they kind of started off with, okay, they murdered their parents, you know. Then they got into the whole story of how they grew up and how they were abused by both of their parents, actually. And I think the story is quite sick because their father is Cuban, and then he moved to the States and met their mother. And he had them, and since they was young, he would like do stuff you shouldn't do with your kids. Trigger warning. And the mother, what I saw, the picture they painted at least, she hated her kids. And her main thing was like she loved her husband, and they got in the way of that. And I think that's actually sick, but you do your thing. And a lot of people sympathizing with the brothers because, for one, with the whole Netflix show The Monsters, Ralph, what's his name, Ralph Murphy or something, Ryan Murphy, they're really upset with him because, you know, it's Netflix, so they're gonna dramatize, romanticize, Hollywoodize, all the eyes, your story. And that's what they did with the brothers, kind of. And the brothers really upset because they feel like their story is not being told. Like, they say Lyle is not how they portraying him to be because he's really a dick. And yeah, now they have a documentary coming out on Netflix about them. So like the real story. But is it that the Netflix show is like, yes, of course they're going to like make it more entertaining for our the viewers' eyes, but is it at its core the actual story? To be honest, it is. There's just fluff. So like with regards to them shooting their parents with shotguns and blowing their heads off, basically they did that. Yeah. But it's more of, I think, with regards to how they portray the sons of like not really caring and just going on this rampage of like spending money and everything. They did spend money. They basically spent what, 700,000, because I saw some of the court real records, 700,000 of their father's money in 6 months or something, or 4 months. But it wasn't like how they put it on the show where give me that pants in like 5 different colors, whatever. How old it was when this happened? I don't really remember. Wait, Lyle was born in 1968 and Eric was born in 1970, and they killed their parents, I think, 1993. So 25 and 23.
Yeah. I think like I get people's concern, but I do think like because I reached the part where it's like I'm finished the series. I reached the part where we like unraveling all that they went through as kids in that house, and like what you saying with like the sickness of like having children. And I was having this conversation with somebody this week. A lot of people I think a lot of people programmed to think having children is just the next step without thinking about like, am I capable?
Yep.
And then having back then, especially, people used to have kids to just further on the legacy, and some people still think that way. And then how brutally it was very abusive to force your child to be the best at everything, and then literally essaying them, and like exerting and being very domineering in that sense. And we know they didn't know he was from Cuba though. But it makes sense, Menendez, and they had the accent. True. But I just was just like, I don't know. That's why I say, to going back to everything we're talking about today, I realized that like power is such a weird thing, and a lot of men just don't know how to handle it. And with the mother's case, it goes to show how obsessed some women is just with just having a husband, and that's all they want, and that's how they self-validate themselves, to the point that you would just treat your children like that, and that you actually carry yourself.
It's insane. And I feel like it becomes a place, we have this perpetuation of this doubling down. Where it's like you go into this world where men are supposed to be domineering and whatnot. And I feel like a lot of men deep within, they start off realizing maybe that this may be not how I should be, or this shouldn't really be normalized.
Do they though?
Maybe by a young age. But then there's that constant like, okay, no, stop thinking like that, or things that continue to contradict what they think they should be doing, and then you double down because now you're checking like, no, I need to do this instead. So it's like that conditioning level where it's like they get a power, they don't know what to do with it, they don't see it as something they should use, but then it's kind of shoved down their throats. No, Diddy. Sorry.
Jody, no.
I was remembering the episode with Dunzo. But yeah.
They had said that. Oh yeah, he did say that. No, but I feel like as everything coming out and I don't know, I just find it, I don't know. I don't know what to think of the world anymore and men.
We sound stressed now. Our energy was like so high.
No, because it really is. Because I really deep in like how at the end of the day I get people upset. But if you're going to put your children through that, you're not going to come out regular adults that know how to handle your feelings and everything that you're going through, and you might get shot in the face. Yeah,
but now people wondering if like they should be in jail or not. To me, to be honest,
I was having this conversation with all my classes yesterday because I was watching. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos with them, and it was talking. It was one of those cut videos, you know, the channel cut, and they had to match the prison sentence to the person.
Yeah.
And so some had 23 years, 10 years. And then we was talking about, like, I asked them at the beginning of every class, do you think jails or prisons are helpful?
Yeah.
And some of them, especially, and I find it so cool at this age, they're already, like, one of them was like, why they just don't send them to therapy rather than locking them in a jail cell and watching the wall for the rest of their life? They're not really helping the person. And then this other person was like, but I think we got a question, like, what's the purpose? What does a country then, because then it's based on the country, want for a person that does commit these kind of crimes? Do they want them to get better, or do they actually just want to punish them?
But I think if you already have a system that profits off you being in jail,
that's America, period.
But it answers that already.
Yeah, America. And in the same video we was watching with the cut video, the last guy was talking about how he realized, and people have been saying that the whole prison system was just like the next version of the slavery in America, and police are just the same slave traders and plantation owners. I genuinely do believe that. So then in America, period, I do see it being that way. But then, like, for example, the Menendez brothers, if it's all really true,
if they kill their parents, girl.
No, I mean, if they went through all, because they could be the level of sick where they had planned all of this to know what to say. That's what I was thinking, because I'm reaching another series.
True.
Because I'm in the middle of it. I'm like, did they plan all of this to say that they was going to do all of this and then know what to say to the lawyers and everything to
but they didn't plan to get caught. That's the thing. So that does make you think too.
They father make them that delusional.
what that is.
Because that was a thing.
To be honest, they was going good, as in like they probably wouldn't get caught if Eric didn't have all that guilt.
Yeah.
Because it's Miss Judah Lynn or whatever her name is, who was the mistress of the doctor who was therapizing them, who basically went and tell the officers that they got tapes. I think this is really different
times, because I know nowadays if you do tell your therapist you kill somebody, yes, is confidential, but they are allowed. They are. Yeah, if they get subpoenaed or something. No, they are actually supposed to report it. Oh. You can't go to your therapist and be like, yeah, I killed my mother. And the therapist be like, all
plus, how do you sleep as a therapist with that information? Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just talk about this.
But high key, I do think probably what they talking about happened to them.
Exactly. And then you got to ask yourself, like, and I get it, then do they really deserve prison? Of course. And that's how you feel about prison in general, though. Like, I feel like, to me, it's so hard. And that's why I don't like the death sentence, because unfortunately, rest in peace too. I forget his name.
I know, yeah.
Williams. And they were saying, like, what's his name?
Isn't it Richard Williams or something?
Nah, I don't want to say it.
Marcellus Williams or something like this.
Sorry, guys, that we don't know the name.
Oh, let us send the song. Marcellus Williams, just this week. And you telling me the past few weeks, people on the social media has been trying to come out to get this man to not be on death row, death sentence. And he was still killed. And I just like, the whole system is kind of trash. And that's why to me it's like, I don't know in what capacity is it helpful to lock people up when they do crimes like this. Like, I get punishment, but what does punishment actually do?
Nothing. I don't know. For me, I feel like if you go about it without taking into consideration how somebody grew up, because this could have a lot of factors in why they do what they do. It doesn't make what they do justified. No. However, I feel like there are certain systems that could be applied to different people who grow up different ways and commit different crimes. Yeah. I feel like setting up just one jail system or one prison system or one death sentence, whatever, for crimes that have such a nuanced background is not productive. But I also used to think the same with like the education system, whereas like, you know how people learn differently, whereas like you set up one, at least for me when I was in school, you set up one curriculum for a bunch of kids and you expect them all to thrive off of it. And it's just that case. I could compare it with prison. You set up one environment for a bunch of criminals and you expect them to get better. I don't think that, for me, it don't make sense.
But also, and that's such a deeper conversation, like the reason why they end up in jail itself, what we talking about with like the circumstances people come from, they wasn't a rich, even though they like suffer a bunch of abuse, mental, physical, actual assault, sexual assault. There's also just black people in general that don't deserve to be in jail just because they're black, and the people that did do stuff to get in jail just being black. But the circumstances they come from, I just find it all is weird.
It's weird.
But I don't know.
But it's just, I feel like it's just like with a Hollywood thing. These things go and just like stress us out in terms of when we hear about these things or when we talk about it. But I don't know. I feel like it goes deeper than what we even know, which makes it even worse in a sense.
That's why to a level sometimes I just numb it. Like, not numb it, but like keep it out of my...
Not try to let it really affect you.
No, but just also sometimes just like I wouldn't have watched the Menendez Brothers if you didn't mention it. Oh. So like really purposely like not watch things and just keep it out of my, I guess, eyesight.
Yeah, I understand.
Or space.
Like so you could die good knowing that you didn't have to know that.
Yeah, but I had known about them though. Like I had always know. There's certain cases you just always know about. Yeah. I had no about that. I just didn't really dive into exactly what happened. I just always had here these two rich boys had killed their parents. And I thought, and I didn't realize it was all of this that had to go and unpack. But in regard to the Diddy thing, I do want to keep like following the case.
Same.
Because I just feel like I've been lied to.
We've all been lied to. Yeah. But I feel like we being lied to, now I realize goes way beyond Diddy. Like the amount of people involved, I think that's where things are going to really hit the fan, and we're going to really, our jaw is probably going to drop a lot until the end of maybe 2025. But that's exactly what I mean.
I feel like all the people that we look up to, or I wouldn't say I stopped looking up to people, but like if I actually contribute to your success and you use your power and your success to harm others, it's crazy.
Yeah, for me, they all could go. As in, like, even if it's somebody who's my idol and I find out a bunch of stuff, at this point, I really don't care anymore. Bye. Because it's just taxing.
This is why there's F with J. Cole. Because there's certain people, they don't be in the mix. Yeah. Kendrick, you don't hear about him. He don't be nowhere. He don't be outside. J. Cole literally just found on a beach, chilling. A Diddy and a girl posted a picture. She was randomly on the beach trying to clear her mind, and she see J. Cole doing the same thing there next to her. Like, those celebrities, when we just think, why they so? Yeah. But those are the ones that actually know what's going on, and they just don't want to have anything to do with it.
I rate them. What's going on with Drake? What's going on with Drake? Nobody care what's going on with Drake. Sorry, he probably got to know. I don't know what's Drake connection to Diddy. He probably like the.
They say he on the list too with having tapes. I have heard
but
that.
I wouldn't put that past Drake. I'm sorry. Like,
Shxtsngigs.
Oh, we gotta touch on it quick though.
Oh my God.
Shits and freaking gigs. That breaks. Okay, look, the whole situation is messed up, but Andrew Schultz know what he was doing, and I feel like he bait them out.
But if people don't know why they've been going viral, they was on Andrew Schultz and Andrew on his podcast, and Andrew Schultz was basically like highlighting that Black women could stress people out and give people no headlines.
He was stereotyping them bad, saying the black girlfriend effect. Basically telling them, y'all losing hair because she's stressing you out. Your beard is growing because you're trying to hide the hits that she'll be giving you on your face or something. Like, he was really
like, highlighting.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. But that's really like I guess we say stereotyping us. And they were just like hee ha 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 ha, laughing at it. But I realized everybody was so outraged. And me and Jody was talking about it this week. But I saw it and I was just like, very on brand for them. Like, there's certain people in this life that I know don't stand for nothing. And they don't stand for women that look like me. They don't stand for the culture. And there was two of those people. Yeah. I used to tune in because it's very Shxtsngigs when I wanted a laugh.
Yeah.
But I don't look to them to really feel like they're empowering me as a Black woman.
Exactly.
And if you was doing that, I don't know.
I don't know why you did that. I feel like a lot of people who was out enraged. Yeah. They also didn't know the content. So they kind of just jumped on the bandwagon of like what it did. They only looked at what it did. And for me, I kind of had the same thought. Like, I never put them on an expectation to do anything other than laugh. Truly, because that's exactly what their content is. Yeah. And they kind of made clear what their preference is. They said it before in podcasts, and when I saw everything, I was just like, just another day.
Another day for shit.
Just another
James
day.
And Fuhad.
And Andrew Schultz turned around and just laugh at them.
And the apology, which was actually like
this,
make it worse. It make it worse. Because the apology was like they apologized
to the community.
But then you see Andrew Schultz react to it and was just like, "Oh, you tell me to take out other things, but you didn't tell me to take this out." So then it's just like, we know where are you. I know where are you have stand with us.
For sure.
This was a news to me.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like they taking a big hit right now, but they're gonna just have to take it. I feel like they're gonna bounce back, honestly.
At the end of the day, I don't, and this is just how I feel. I feel like a lot of people are outraged. They could be outraged, but when it comes to really standing up, and that's why back to this whole Diddy thing and everything, when it comes to really standing up for like women, especially Black women, people don't really stand on it. 10 toes down. So they're gonna be back up and running in about a week. So
it's unfortunate, but that's the world we live in.
That was it. The world been really going through it, and we're reaching the end
of the world
of the year.
Oh
that too though.
That
too.
End
of the year, end of the episode.
Bye. I think we should just all hold hands.
Because
at this point,
Every year to just be like, well, what could get worse than
the
this?
bingo card? It's insane.
Yeah.
It's really insane.
It's been just, I think 2020 come with COVID, and then 2021 was like, bet. 22 was like, oh, that's what
you thought.
2023 was like, say less. And then 2024 was like, I got it.
Yeah.
And please, 2025.
2025 gonna be like, sit down.
No. I want 2025 to be like, I ain't in the drama, guys.
I just want it to be like this.
This ain't for me. Yes.
That's what I want 2025 to be like. Shit, you not.
Exactly.
Because we tired.
We
tired. The cost of living is enough. We don't need to deal with this bullshit.
Bad.
But yeah,
if anybody wants.
That was it. If anybody was listening to this and you want to chime in on the conversation, let us know what you think. Just let us know in the comments. Please like it so that it shows up in the algorithm, because it really does help us. And for you guys, because we notice a lot of you listen, but you're not subscribed. Can you please subscribe? We really appreciate that.
And share it with your friends. I feel like that's the part too I think a lot of people missing.
Yeah.
Like if you like the episode, the podcast, period, be like, hey guys, listen to this. Yeah. I want to know what people's favorite episodes was.
Me too.
Yeah. We'll hear about it soon.
I want to know what my favorite episode is.
People just ask me that, and I know like my top 4 or 5.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. We gonna catch y'all bi-weekly on Tuesdays, and we out.
Bye.